Are you doing a single player thing here?
Yeah, we should probably. It's
Alright,
way
do a single
easier.
player.
Alright, so we gotta start it. So in this episode of Retro Wednesdays, we're taking a look at Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. I don't know, I played the shit out of this when I was younger. I don't know if you played it that. Have you played that much?
Yeah, I played a lot of it, and I think the important thing to note about this game is, while it is a bit challenging, it's beatable for, let's say that you're not in fighting shape yet,
Yeah.
and you're just picking these games back up. This is a good start to kind of get you acquainted with good controls and, you know, just how these games typically work. So
Yeah. Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
you can go ahead.
Alright.
You chose it.
Do you care?
No.
I just picked. It's weird because like I have really fond memories of this game, but I also remember like getting fucked on a lot in this game.
There's definitely parts in this game that you need to know what's happening, like what's coming up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble.
The other thing I also learned a lot was to always have either carry a box with you or an item that you can throw, or just constantly pick them up and throw them. Like this, some bullshit.
Yeah, it definitely helps.
But I have to say, like, it's one of the few. It's actually a pretty fun game. Like, it's not like, I don't know. There's something about it that I enjoy. I feel the controls are pretty solid. I mean, it is a Capcom game, so it's sort of like what you expect, but.
Right. And the graphics are, you know, when you consider everything, are very good.
Yeah.
I've played this level a lot
Fuck.
in my lifetime.
And like, if you follow the, oh man, I'm getting fucked on. If you follow the cartoon at all, as a child or even as an adult, it's actually pretty accurate. Like, there's a lot of stuff from the cartoons in there and all kinds of stuff. Hope I do okay in this. I'm all like, oh yeah, it's really easy, beatable. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like failing.
I wouldn't say it's really easy, but it's doable. And if you if you let your guard down, you're gonna die.
Yep.
That's the thing. You gotta pay attention. Did this cartoon, did it get released in Japan? Was it popular?
I don't know if it got released in Japan.
A lot of the Disney stuff did.
It might have. Come on, man. Leave the freaking screen. Like, the only time you see that guy.
Jeez.
I always felt like the boss fights were actually, I'm gonna say like cheap or like easy, but I always felt like they were very fair. Like, you never, none of the there's only the boss fight at the very end that feels like it's really annoying.
It seems so simple now that I'm older, but I remember having a lot of trouble with this boss.
I know. Well, I think it's because it's like video game. Like, the first game all of us have played was Mario Brothers, so it teaches you to do things fast because of the time limit. And in this game, there's no time limit. Just skipping all the other levels.
What's the point of playing the other levels?
I don't know. I guess to get more lives.
I'll find out.
Better ending. I don't know.
Man, it's so hard to look at game facts on your phone.
Anything? Shh. Yeah. Sorry, just not a. I mean, I'm a fan of game facts.
Wiki, what are you doing?
I don't know. It's just not my thing.
It's 1-Up City.
Gotta stock up for the last level because I remember that. I remember the last level was NFA level.
It says Darby on those signs.
Darby. It's a very odd name.
Darby?
Yeah.
I think it was... My guess is that it's a translation error because of the way it's written in Japanese. I think they messed up.
Oh, you're saying in the game. I thought you meant like in real life. I was like, man, that's kind of harsh.
No.
I wish I knew that. I used to be able to get up there, but I don't remember how anymore. I think you have to do something goofy like this. Oh, there you go.
There you go. We're up city once again. Population. Chip.
Well, you know me and like building things with those steel blocks, like in Super Mario Bros. Is my favorite thing in the world. This one I always had a hard time with, only because
potato chips.
I always end up hitting myself with a stupid ball and I get stunned. Such a fat cat move.
It's a slot cat.
Gonna be playing a lot of slots. Fuck. That's what I always end up doing. And I get trapped. Come on.
Nice.
Say, I was about to get real pissed if I died on that. I'd be like, fuck this game. Final thoughts. You want to play? I feel like a
No,
dick.
I mean just
Hogging
keep going.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, whatever. Now I'm in a dildo.
Why do you go up and then come back down?
Why does the moon look like a shit ball? Shit nuggets.
Schnuggets?
Oh my god, yeah, this is where the game stops fucking around.
Fucking crabs. You think you can make it through without dying?
No, I already died.
No, I mean this level.
Oh no, I'm probably gonna die here. It is super fucking annoying. Suck. Sorry, my nose is itching. My nose. Oh, these fucking guys. They're worse than the fucking crabs. What were some of your favorite cartoons growing up? I was really into weird ones.
I like DuckTales a lot. I think everybody did. Wish I had something interesting to say about it. I liked Ren and Stimpy. I liked The Simpsons. I liked Beavis and Butthead. I liked
Fuck.
You know what I really liked? That I didn't. I've been watching a little bit Liquid Television.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And there's some pretty interesting stuff on there. There's some pretty bad stuff too, but
Yeah. I remember Aeon Flux was on that show, and everyone was obsessed with it. I never got it.
it was pretty cool. Aeon Flux is pretty cool, but it's just that's the one that it's pretty easy to.
Get into or whatever.
Yeah, that's the one that's pretty well known. But some of the other ones on there that maybe only had one episode, pretty neat. Just because you see, it's a representation of the technology of the day.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
I saw some guy post up on a collection site the other day that they had a gray Nintendo World Championship that they were trying to sell.
Yeah.
And, oh yeah, cheese. And this one was, like, extra famous because someone apparently took a pen and wrote the word Mario on it, and that made it even more valuable. And someone was, like, posted in the comments, they're like, yeah, anyone who's interested in this expect to pay between $15,000 and $20,000. And I was like, if anyone pays $15,000 or $20,000 for that game, they're an idiot, I'm sorry. Collector be damned. I don't know. I just thought it was I can't, like, first off, paying $20,000 for a retro video game is, in my mind, even as a pretty hefty collector, come on, man.
Hitboxes, holy shit.
Is insane, in my opinion.
This definitely reminds me of staying home from school, eating chicken noodle soup, and playing this game. I don't know if it was just me, or I remember when I used to get a cold when I was a kid, it was just a minor annoyance. And I had a cold like 2 weeks ago, and I was ruined.
Nah,
I couldn't even go to work
normal.
for 2 days.
It's getting old. It's called getting old. I remember, for some reason, I always used to laugh because I was like, when did this game suddenly turned into Mega Man?
Sounds like it.
Oh my god. Do you remember the last time you played this? How many times I died here? Oh, you motherfucker.
Here you go.
I think I actually died specifically because of those guys.
That's
that guy.
acorn hunting. Eggcorns.
Ooh. Acorn, come on, baby.
Pick up those tiny boxes. Oh, it's a switch.
Yeah, that took me a long time to figure out. I don't know what that other one does, but I'm not gonna fuck with it. Alright, now I remember this fight. Oh, you fucking idiot.
You can catch it? I didn't know you could do
If you shoot it up, yeah, I think you can catch it. Oh, you fucking idiot, Sean. Sean. He's hitting me with ash.
Is that it?
I think so.
Whoa, good job, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's a good game.
I know. I love. It's like I feel. It sounds stupid, but if I have to play, if I want to play some retro games, and I don't have a lot of time. This is the game I pick because I know I can just rip it up.
I remember playing this game when I was young, and I was struggling. I would be playing these levels so much, and just went right through every single level.
Yeah.
I remember being stuck on some of those later levels for so long.
Well,
you know that feeling you get when you've been playing one of these games for like an hour or two, and you're stuck on the same level, and you're like sweating, and you feel kind of hot, and you're just like greasy for some reason. You just get like greasy as hell.
I used to call it, you get slimy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I know. Well, I think it's the other thing is that this brings up is like, because we've played this before, the recording didn't come out, and now that I've said that, knock on wood, this will probably end up fucking up too. But I think like because we've been playing a lot more, like collectively, that I'm way better at video games than I was like Nintendo games. Because like maybe not like modern games, because I still suck at like modern ones, but I feel like with Nintendo games, especially this one, like when I go back and play it, I feel way more in control. Like I feel way less like I think more about like always having a box or like doing that duck thing or being able to shoot up. Like when I was younger, I never thought of things like that. Like I never strategized.
Right.
Chipstrats.net.
It's true. It's a good thing about getting older. So you kind of strategize a bit.
I need to go save up like $500 and I'll buy the sequel. Rescue Rangers Do.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if this is good. I never played it.
I remember playing on an emulator, and I remember it being significantly harder.
Well, that might be fun. Maybe I'll save up and get that next. I don't know. I've been like
Famicom
slacking.
version's not too bad.
Yeah.
Well, it was when I bought it. I don't know about now.
And now it's gonna be $400. I don't know. I've been slacking with collecting. I haven't bought any games in like 2 months because I'm just like, I don't know. All the prices are so outrageous now. I just can't take it. makes me so upset.
It's pretty bad.
And like the only games I really want to collect for the NES at least are all games that are super expensive.
Yeah, I'm at the point now where I'm buying repros mostly.
Yeah. I mean, I still have to fill out my SNES and Genesis collections a lot, and I still kind of want to buy a Jaguar. And there's a whole bunch of 3DO games I want to buy. But yeah, the NES is like the only games I have left are real expensive, and like the ones I really want are like so cost prohibitive that I have no desire.
Yeah, so I had the same problem, and I just bought the Famicom version of most of the games.
Yeah.
This was back before that was also really expensive.
I mean, my one bucket list game for the NES that I have left that I really want to get is like so. It's like it sucks because it's like I know it's a piece of shit, but I really want to get Action 52. I really want to get a copy of it, like a real one.
Yeah.
But it's like every time I go to save up for it, I'm like, it's $200 some odd, $250 for a game I know that's not good. Then I'm gonna play like maybe twice.
What will be like? Is there gonna be another game after that once you get Action 52?
I mean, there's some of the other like heavy hitters that are popular, like Felix and Bucky O'Hare. And
yeah, Bucky O'Hare is a good one.
I mean, I kind of like it'd be cool to have Contra Force just to have it, but it's also same thing. It's like $200 and it's a piece of shit. Like it's not even a good game. You know, I mean, the only other one, I guess that's on that list of like super expensive games that I'd love to own one day, but probably won't, would be like Panic Restaurant. They're all like so out of control cost wise that it makes me not want to buy them because A, it's so much money, but also it's like now I'm feeding into it. Like I'm feeding into the overpricedness, you know?
Yeah.
Like I should go to someone that has Action 52 and I'll be like, look, I get it, it's a rare game, but I'll give you $100 for it. I think it's $100 to me is a reasonable price for that thing because you know the game is shit. Like you know none of the games are good. It's not buying it for the game, you're buying it for the collection. And like $100 for that game I think is pretty good, but you know.
$2 a game.
Yeah.
Less than $2 a game.
I mean, trying to argue that to people that own it, it's like there's no point. I mean, it's the same thing like with the NES Classic and the soon-to-be SNES Classic. Like, there are already people out there like selling them for like $700-800.
Are they out yet?
The SNES ones they took pre-orders for. They're not out yet, so people are selling their pre-orders. So they're like, yo, I have the receipt that I ordered it. You can buy the receipt.
Wow.
It's crazy for like hundreds of dollars for SNES games that probably actually, you know what? I'm lying because it probably is cheaper than buying the SNES games.
You're serious, man.
No.
The Super Nintendo.
Crazy. So, I don't even want to do like a super fast final thoughts.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game. It's not expensive. It's pretty widely available. It's a nice, I wouldn't say easy, but beatable game that has all the things you want. It's pretty easy to pick up. Controls are good. Music's good. Graphics are good. Inexpensive. Yeah. I mean, what else do you want in a game? Made by Capcom. And it's pretty faithful to the actual cartoon. So...
yeah, I think that like you summed it up. I mean, if you're a collector or someone who buys or plays a lot of Nintendo games and you haven't played or you don't own this game, then you should really go out and buy it. It's really not that expensive. Like, I think I saw the most expensive one I've ever seen is like $15, and that was in Long Island at the video game store that was super overpriced. Like, I'd be happy $8 to $10 for this one. I mean, it's a good game. It surprisingly has more replay value than I think a lot of people give it credit, especially when you play two players, because like beating it one player is pretty straightforward. Beating it with two players is freaking really difficult because you can hit each other and you can like pick each other up and mess with each other, and it's very difficult to pull off. That's why you don't see a lot of people playing it two players, because it's like Contra. It's like it doubles the difficulty instantaneously. Yeah, it's got good controls. It's a good example of a good Capcom game. I mean, it's good controls, pretty graphics, kind of fun, replay value, mechanics all make sense and work, and for the most part are pretty easy to figure out. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say about it other than if you're a collector and you don't own this game, I don't know what you're doing. Maybe I'll put the sequel on my list of things I need to buy, which is another $200 game.
Is it 200?
It's probably like 100, 120, probably. Fuck. So fucking expensive. But, yeah, you looking up?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what the verdict is. But, yeah, I mean, and it's like you said, it ties into the original cartoon really well. I don't know if you can find the cartoon anywhere, like on Netflix or anything. I don't think Disney does replays of their old cartoons, which is a shame because I think DuckTales and this would be great, and TaleSpin, like they're all really great games, but or really great cartoons, and they're really fun.
$222.
Fucking hell. Well, I guess I can just eat cat food for a couple of months, whatever, to save up for it. But whatever. Game collecting is bullshit and expensive, and I'm frustrated by it. But whatever. Yeah, so it's a great game. I don't know if you don't own it. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. Yeah. So this is Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, and for Retro Wednesdays, until next time.